Calcium is another big one because it helps give your body a lot of strength. The ASMBS recommends that the calcium supplement is calcium citrate with vitamin D3. And if you have anemia or if you're already at risk for anemia, you need to have an iron supplement. Some post-ops require iron transfusions because their body cannot seem to get enough, but that is usually a worst case scenario. What else? The ASMBS recommends thiamine, which is an optional B complex. However, personally, I don't consider it optional because a thiamine deficiency can lead to bariatric beri. If you've never heard of it, let me fill you in on what it is. Hopefully I won't have to say beri again because it can lead to horrific neurological issues with only partial recovery. Do you get that? You may never, ever fully recover from this. People who get bariatric beri often suffer from neurological impairment that can be permanent. That means forever. Do you hear me? Forever. Ironically, a thiamine deficiency can lead to malnutrition due to a lack of appetite. And bariatric beri sneaks up on you quickly because thiamine levels in the body deplete quickly. And bariatric beri can happen years and years after surgery. It can be caused by inappropriate diet, alcohol abuse, or an eating disorder, whether or not you know about it, or simply from a lack of taking a good thiamine supplement. So, talk to your doctor and see if that's something that you need. And make him say beri just because it sounds funny. Now, as for my personal recommendation, taking all of those pills can be overwhelming. And for some of us, literally very hard to swallow. So, if you need those extra nutrients, I could recommend starting off with liquid vitamins and supplements. And then after your stomach can handle that, switch over to chewables. And further down the line, if you feel so inclined, you can start taking big people pills that you can swallow. But the chewable vitamins are rather tasty. Sometimes it can make you feel like you're cheating on your diet, almost. When you go in to buy your vitamins or supplements, don't be afraid to ask for samples. Most companies will understand, and if not, try to explain to them how intense your taste buds are after having surgery. One thing I would not ever recommend is taking children's vitamins. Again, talk to your doctor, please. They are for children. You are an adult. Although you may act like a child from time to time, but my guess is that you are usually 18 or older. There are reasons why children's vitamins have SpongeBob or Fred Flintstone on them. Take your big people vitamins and go watch a cartoon. Now, I can make a personal recommendation on what type to buy as well, although I really don't want to overstep my bounds. But I'll do it anyway. That way I can pretend to be an expert. Which, if you'll remember, again, I am not an expert. I repeat, I am not a medical professional. You should always check with your doctor about specific supplements, okay? Anyway, there are specialized formulas for post-operative bariatric patients. My personal favorites are Bariatric Advantages, Chewable Vitamins, and Celebrate Vitamins. Both companies carry an entire line of products specific for bariatric patients, including iron, calcium, B12, and trace elements. Now, there are plenty of others out there for you to choose from, but speaking from my experience, they are my favorite. I actually like them, and I will use them. And if you don't like your supplements or vitamins, you're not going to take them. And then you'll have spent all these money on vitamins that are sitting in the cabinet looking pretty. A lot of good they'll do you there. The bottom line is, along with the lifestyle change comes huge responsibilities, and we are all committed to them from the beginning. So to avoid serious long-term problems, just do what you're supposed to do from the start. It's a hard lesson we should have learned as kids, but most of us never listened. If you neglect to take your vitamins and supplements your doctor recommends, then the good thing you did to improve your health with weight loss surgery could come back to haunt you with all sorts of health deficiency and related problems. So to make sure you get enough of the good stuff, kids, because I told you so. I'll be right back after the break with today's product recommendation, so stay tuned.